I spy with my little eye. Oh, what's the time? Ooh, I think it's about time for me to review a watch. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about time for me to do a watch review. And in today's video, I'm going to review one of my favorite brands of watch, which is Citizen, obviously. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, I'm on a budget. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still young. I'm not a millionaire yet. You know what I mean? So it's within my budget, and anything that's Citizen, you know what I'm saying, under the Citizen group, you know what I'm saying, such as Belova and other brands, yeah. That's for me, you know what I'm saying? That's for me, average dude, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. But without too much talking, let's get into this review. So yeah, here it is. The Citizen watch. It's got beads of rice bracelets, one set of complication, quartz watch. Tell by the way the second pendulum is moving. It's moving in a tick fashion instead of so that's the difference from a mechanic watch, you know what I mean, which you have to coil and stuff. So as you probably heard, it's got a technology called EcoDrive, which is basically a technology that takes any light and turns it into electrical power. So that means this watch does not have a battery, which is, I think it's pretty cool, like, do you know what I mean? And it's good for the environment too. So that's one thing I really appreciate about this watch. Another thing I really like is the rectangular shape here. The beads of rice style bracelet here is just magical, do you know what I mean? But the fact that the rectangular part, it just adds something to it. Usually the watches that have a rectangular thing like this, you know, are basically more for women, but on this watch it is clearly it's unisex, do you know what I mean? And I feel like this it gives it a really classy look, like effortlessly classy, do you know what I mean? It's not too much, not too many complications, it's just simple, you see? And also you can see that it's got like that EcoDrive technology inside. If you look properly, the reflection of the light comes back because it's like mini solar panels inside of the watch. You know what I mean? So that's why the light often reflects. You know what I mean? And one of the other things I love about this watch here is inside the occasion, is them Roman numbers. You see, that's really classy. I really like it. But this watch, like most Citizen watch, can go up to 100 meters underwater. So that means you can swim with it and you can do most activities. Obviously 100 meters underwater, that's not enough for, like, for example, if you're a deep diver, it can't handle certain pressures. Do most water activities, but just don't overdo it. The crystal that's been used for this watch is a sapphire. You know what I mean? And if it's not a sapphire, it's most likely a mineral crystal. You know what I mean? But it's most likely a sapphire. I could not retrieve the information about the crystal used because I've had this watch for quite a while. But since I've decided to start doing reviews, why not? Do you know what I mean? But with Citizens, it's most likely sapphire, which means it's quite scratch resistant. So yeah, guys, what do you think of this watch? Would you wear this watch? Do you see yourself with this, or are you more of a leather strap? You know what I'm saying? With more complications? Because I have watches that I like to mix. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I don't like is watches that are too shiny. Do you know what I mean? I like classy watches. You know what I mean? So, what do you think about this watch? Personally, the thing I like about it the most, how effortlessly classy it is. you know, I know most of my subscribers does not know that I had a passion for watches, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I love watches. My father's got a collection. My grandfather, he had the biggest collection ever. And I just feel like you can tell a lot about a man from his watch collection. Right now, I'm not even in the UK, but whenever I travel, wherever I go, yeah, I just keep at least 3 to 4 watches with me, just because I just feel like it's a part of your identity. Do you know what I mean? Like a person that wears like flashy watches, or that you can tell that they like showing off. A person that's more like for example, that wear like, I don't know, Casio or G-Shock or certain things. Like it tells you about the lifestyle. You can tell that obviously they're more like on the practical side of things, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the collectors, you know what I'm saying, that would rather go for like manual watches and stuff like that, mechanic watches, do you know what I mean? The ones where you have to coil it yourself. Like it tells you a lot about a person, do you know what I'm saying? Often as well, it can tell you about the kind of lifestyle they live in, the kind of I would say occupation, you know what I'm saying, that they have. It can tell you a lot about a person, do you know what I mean? So watches, I feel like it's really important. And obviously in this world right now, as a YouTuber, yeah, I'm not just a YouTuber, I'm an entrepreneur. So when I go to places, I like to look serious, I like to look presentable, you know what I'm saying? I love tracksuits and stuff like that, yeah, but sometimes you have to know when to switch it up, when to, you know what I'm saying? This is the boardroom tenant school, do you know what I mean? There's the boardroom tenant school, then there's the what you saying, I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta get into that boss mentality, you know what I'm saying? You have to be a boss, you know what I'm saying? And watches, they don't even have to be that expensive, you know what I mean? So for example, this watch, back to the topic, I derived a bit, you know what I'm saying? But back to the topic, this watch currently is not on the Citizen website anymore. And the places where you can find it, I believe, are eBay, but you know how eBay is, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't buy it on time, at the time when it came out, it is what it is, man, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you nothing, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But obviously, I wanted to start doing watch reviews, so I was like, you know, I got this watch that I like, why not review it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys. I'll put the link to the watch. Actually, there's no link. Make sure you go down in the description. You see, I'm so used to this marketing stuff, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It was your boy Tenamsco, and